Are we live?
We are live. Hello and welcome to the Context Needed podcast. You fucking cretin, Ryan.
We're live, but dead
Can you hear us? Can you see us now?
My name is Kyle, a bit slouched, but you'll see reasons why later. Joined with the trash man, scared of 5'4" men, Ryan.
Pure muscle, man. Pure muscle. You've got to watch it. You got to watch it. I actually also identify as the lost meme now. So that's what everyone's got to call me. Instead of the trash man, it's the lost man.
The lost man. The lost man.
Verified, officially licensed Shooty McShooty boy, Ollie.
Yeah,
and we
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
And we do also have a special guest who I'll just briefly show. He's been asleep in my lap for the better part of 20 minutes. Come on, little boy.
It's Kim Jong-un.
Yes, he's been slipped down here for a while.
I will hit the button!
It's my new puppy, Neo.
Now,
as you can tell,
he's
named
actually
after
a hell of a
Iago.
lot bigger. He's a lot bigger. It's just
I just
big
make him look
monkey hands.
small because of big monkey brain.
Yeah.
Now, when Kyle passes the dog back to his wife, everybody, we've not done any editing in the background. We've not got a bigger dog there. It's
not
literally
really
just
far
that
away.
difference.
Becky. Yeah, so little Neo picked him up yesterday and named him after, obviously, Neo and Keanu Reeves, because Keanu Reeves is Bay, and I think we all agree there.
Yeah.
You're going to take
He's
this
just like
puppy
a very nice
away.
man.
There we go.
See, that dog's actually 5'4".
Pure muscle,
That
gents.
dog's actually
Listen to
alive.
me now. Listen to me now. All right, this is a political party broadcast to all people of Britain. When you're walking around the streets and you're minding your own business, and you see something in the distance, and he seems very strong, and he's coming towards you, and you can hear him muttering about some form of PhD student bullshit. He's not actually far away. He's right next to you, and he's fucking pure muscle, 5'4".
The reason why his footsteps sounds like thuds in the distance is because he's actually not got that much mass for his size.
He's not very heavy.
He just wears really big Doc Martens.
Well, like we said, it was actually a couple of weeks ago. This is the Christmas special.
Merry
We're
Christmas,
not
everybody.
in.
This is
not
my
in- Well, Ollie's in a Christmas jumper. I'm not in a Christmas jumper.
It's not that
Ryan,
Christmas. It's a winter jumper. It's not
Winter
specific.
jumper.
It's not got like.
Does
anything-
everybody want to hear my Christmas bird?
I really
Yes.
don't want to, but you're going to
No.
have to put it on anyway.
Go on.
DMCA'd.
Instantly
Great.
DMCA. That's it.
DMCA.
Podcast
We're
over.
off
It's all
the air.
dead.
I'll turn her off because
also,
she will go forever. But that
yeah.
is a Christmas flamingo that sings "Girls Just Want to Have Fun."
I hate it.
Well, I got the present then. That's your
fucking
present.
great.
That's what I got you. So.
Yeah, so we've been planning this for about a month or two now, since actually the
About a month.
Halloween one, actually, wasn't it? We planned
Yeah,
to do this.
I forgot to tweet out. I apologise.
But we
never
decided, seeing as it's Christmas, we can't actually go see each other. We've got each other gifts. Now, because I went last with the Halloween reveal. So would you prefer me to go
Okay, they're
first
both
with
done.
opening my presents?
Yeah, when you open mine
Yeah.
though, you've got there's like an explanation. Well, really for both of you, it's a very similar. So we've had a bit of a
I
year
also have hot chocolate now.
in a Christmas mug as well. I like to see.
Oh yes.
If
very
you both
Christmas
get,
style.
actually, I want you both to open my present at the same time that you both got. So both of you get the presents from me.
Okay,
Nah,
it's this one.
I know. Yeah,
We have some.
obviously.
I love
That's
the
yours, isn't it?
Mary
wait.
Chrysler.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. That's the one. Ollie.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
So,
I like how
Let me know when I can
your
begin.
tag says Mary Chrysler.
Yeah.
Um,
Because that one said Mary Chrysler. From Ryan.
Both of you say
that's
Mary
Kyle's.
Chrysler. No, that's the right
yours.
box.
No, that's
No, that's
mine.
the right
That's the one
box.
I gave you.
But this
You got
says
the right
from
box.
Ryan.
Yeah, it must have
No.
been stuck on wrongly because
It just got stuck on
mine's
from
soft.
in the box.
Oh, okay. So this. So to
That's the
clarify,
one from me.
Yeah,
That's the
Okay.
one from me.
the
Yeah,
one
yeah.
from me
Fallen off the
soft.
box.
So open these.
Yeah.
It's just something, for Ollie, it's just a backup. I know you had some troubles this year, you know, with a certain item that you purchased, you know, it'll really help you out. And Kyle, this one's just, you know, get you set up for next year when, you know, you get doing stuff that you want to do. So if you just open them up.
God.
For all the audio listeners, we apologise. I can't actually get it.
Oh, man, it's a pink V70 with a caravan.
I just thought you'd had all those issues with the car. I just wanted to make sure you got a backup. And then
No matter what happens, if ever I sell a Volvo, I will always have a Volvo. Yes.
So because I'm doing the bike license, you've got me some Turbo Racers motorcycle launcher playset.
I feel like
that's your new bike, man. You're going to be riding that about.
Will it be like that video, the guy getting on the really small one and pedaling off?
No, you know that one with the monkey where it comes down and tries to steal the kid?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Right, let me open up the one I got from Ollie. In some very fancy, like, quite... I mean, this feels like expensive wrapping paper.
Good luck opening it, because I can't remember what I did. I think I did something wrong with another one and had to take it off. That stuff doesn't tear.
Yeah.
It does not tear.
That's how you know you've got the expensive wrapping paper, because it doesn't rip, because it's not paper.
We only use Marks and Spencer's wrapping paper around here. Thank you very
fucking
much.
Poundland. It's going to get destroyed anyway.
I don't know where...
Mine was like
I don't know where that paper's from. It's from Tesco, apparently.
Look at that monkey strength, straight in. It's the shape and size of a dildo, which is a bit worrying.
It's too small.
Dildo.
Too small if it's a dildo.
Too small. I lost it. I lost your present, Ollie. It's there somewhere.
It's gone.
It's like
it's in bubble wrap as well, because it was a bit of an it wasn't in a box, so I just had to kind of wrap it profusely in
stuff,
in bubble wrap instead.
Safety first, kids.
Wrappable.
Always wrap you.
Well, I did have to make.
Don't be silly. So. Wrap your willy.
Don't worry, I'll wrap that willy.
Only a fool doesn't wrap his tool.
Yeah,
there's so many of those.
Yeah, it will be here a while.
Oh. All right, here we go. I'm getting somewhere now. I think. Come on. There we go. Oh! This is cool.
That's not a knife. No, that's a knife.
And that's a knife.
I have stropped the blade. I didn't sharpen it, but it's fairly sharp already. It's not crazy sharp, but it's sharper than it was when it arrived.
It's a handle that actually fits my monkey hands.
It still looks so small in your hands.
What? Is that like a 4-inch
It's
blade?
a fairly small blade. No, it's like I want to say it's only like a 3, maybe even a 2.5 or something like that. It's not a huge one.
It's free.
But
it's a 3-inch.
It's a 3 mil thick blade. And
what have you got in your hands? A knife.
If you've got any paper, you can try the cut test if you have any to hand. It performed okay when I tried, but
really.
Don't worry, leave it another time.
I got the cardboard.
You've literally just ripped up some wrapping paper.
Of course, it's going to cut through cardboard.
Probably not as well as like. Oh, actually, that was.
Oh no, that's like butter.
That was very good.
Yeah. I have stropped it. I didn't properly sharpen it though, so it's not as sharp as it could be. I thought it could be an opportunity.
Both really cool presents, to be fair. Like, very, very nice.
I wanted to make sure. I thought, if I sharpen it, you can't learn to do it. So I thought I'd leave it for you to have a go at doing it yourself, because that's a good, that's only that is literally like an £11 knife or something like that. It's nothing like fancy,
nothing crazy, but sharpening it will always make things better.
It's a very similar one to mine, but they're just like.
I want to see as well how long it will take before Neo starts chasing after this.
Yeah, we need videos of that.
If when I use it, I'll put like some tassels on it, so he'll chase it across the room, and I'll video it. No, thanks guys, they're cool presents.
Do you want to open your one from Kyle?
Or do you want to open yours?
I'll do mine afterwards.
Yeah, open mine to you first.
I'm assuming this is some kind of T-shirt, perhaps, at a guess. But I have it. The question is, what is on it? Oh, yes! I'm glad you got this because I was thinking about buying one, and I thought, no, I won't bother.
How did I know you was thinking of buying one at some point?
Yes.
I can already smell the cheap Chinese plastic.
Oh my god, yes. Wait.
Oh my god, no, is that like all
I
cloth?
feel like I'm in Hotline Miami.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
It's Jason Bourne. That's
need a
nightmare
gun.
fuel. I'm actually already scared.
So we now have the new vigilante, Chickers, in the stream.
I'm gonna try and wear it as a hat simply because I want to wear it, but on your face it's very warm. So I'm just gonna. There we go. That'll do.
I was really struggling what to find you, because I know a lot of the time when it comes to things like any blades or stuff for your guns, you just go out and buy anything you need anyway. So I was like, right, sod going for something useful. Let's just go for something completely fucking silly.
No, I love shit like this. This is going in the silly box.
So it was just I literally just went on Amazon. I think I just started typing in random words, and I think that just popped up when I typed in chicken, and it was like, that'll do.
This is gonna pop up on my other Instagram whilst I'm holding guns at some point. I promise you that.
Just at the range. It's fucking
chicken down there. Please wear it at the range.
What the fuck's going on there?
I'm going tomorrow, but I'm on the 100 meter and there's going to be loads of people there and I will get some looks, which is fine, except I'm going to be working there soon, so probably
fair enough. Maybe when you work there.
Yeah, man. Oh, I love this. This is very comfy. Quite warm, actually.
Do you want to get Ryan's present open?
Right. So I've got the one from Ollie, and I'm presuming this is what the name tag thing that came with it. This is the Trash Man.
I don't know where that came from. That's not mine.
Yeah, I did see mine. It also had monkey strength on it. I didn't show the camera that. Sorry.
Okay. Right.
Now this is the thing. Ryan and Ollie, you both knew what I got each of you. I don't even know what Ollie got you, Ryan. So
I'm
I don't
using
know
a knife because I've not got any fingernails.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's difficult to wrap. It's only half a thing. You will have to get the other half of it because I didn't know.
I have a feeling. Oh, there's more tape on it.
There?
Yeah, on the actual box.
Do you need a knife by any chance?
Yeah, I'm looking for you right now.
Now you see, I've actually already got the other half. Bear with.
I thought so, and that's why I didn't get it.
Wait. I don't even know what this is.
This thing, I'm loving this. By the way, this isn't something I was always going to buy. When I first opened it, I saw red and white and thought it was a Christmas hat. I thought it was like a Santa hat. But this is even better. I'm glad I was wrong. I like these bits are weighted. You can kind of
really
swing your head.
I didn't even open it out of the original packaging. So,
and then they've got something here.
This is something I've been waiting to get for a while.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned you wanted one.
I can't get out of the fucking box. But it is a what's the exact name?
Oh, I remember you telling me now. It's the arc lighter for the Zippo, isn't it?
It's a plasma arc lighter, so it works in wind and rain and shit like that.
So getting rid of this shitty old fucking fuel one that evaporates within 2
seconds.
Days. Yeah, it's literally the worst part about it is you just sat there and it's it's. Look, Only for me, it's fucking all evaporated again.
Yeah, so that as long as you keep that thing charged, you're good. I don't know if it has any charge in it.
Try it and find out.
Does it work?
I think that's a yes. That's cool.
Oh my god, that looks awesome.
That is cool.
Sweet.
That is dope.
That worked.
You actually I feel like Ollie really thought about his gifts, and I was really struggling.
No, man, this is fine.
This is some quality prepping kit and everyday
this is a bug out bag thing. This is perfect for a bug out bag.
I think it's because we'd been speaking about those things when I was looking, so that was where my head was at when I bought them. Prepping and shit. So it's right, prepping gifts.
That is very nice. Thank you very much, mate.
it's quite. I am gonna have to take this off. I'm getting very warm in it. It's actually impressively insulating.
Ryan, with yours, you'll open it. You'll have obviously it's a box, as you can tell with the wrapping. Read off what the box is, but then also look inside the box.
Right. Okay. Bear with. I've got a lot of shit on my desk now.
Well, it's only a small desk, so it doesn't take a lot to make it a lot of shit. So,
well, I've already got a lot of shit on there already. What the fuck is this?
Just like, what the fuck is this?
Do you feel death?
You're such a cunt. Honest to God.
Show the camera.
You're such a bastard. Boldy bouncer. Boldy bouncer.
Just read off what it is for the audio listeners out there.
If nobody knows, I've got very fine hair and I'm only 23 years old. So it does look, there's a lot of people who take the piss and say I'm balding. And yes, I probably am very fast because my genetics are fucked. And that's why I'm unlucky in every shape or form. But I have got the #1 Salon brand for thicker, fuller hair. Neoxin, density, diameter, derma purifying.
Are we talking about
Supported
hair?
by the Institute of Trichologists or Trichologists. Natural hair, progressed thinning, light moisture. That doesn't even make any sense. Shampoo, condition,
just open the box and look inside, because as much as I would have loved to have actually got you that for a present, that stuff's like £30 a box.
Where did you get the fucking box from is what I want to know then.
Because I had some, because my my hair started at the back,
you were saying,
thinning out slightly because of the dyeing and the plaiting. So I ended up getting some quite cheap.
T-shirt?
Yes, it is.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, it's that staticky stuff. Maybe like...
Oh, is he putting it on now, is he?
You best do.
Oh, yes.
You best do. Because he...
It needs to go on. You
I don't
put
want to
that
show
on.
any titty on the camera, because
Just double check, because I haven't seen the full design. I didn't open it, so just double check there's no full titty.
I like how he's checking it in front of the camera.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything.
Right.
I didn't see anything.
I've got my hoodies in the thing that I can get out if I need be. If there's not any titty.
It doesn't look like there's any titty, but
I'm sure there isn't,
man.
because it just said it was all faces.
This is going to be really tight.
It looks like it is.
Oh,
but,
it won't be tight.
it's a
It shouldn't be
t-shirt.
tight. It's an extra large.
Maybe he's an extra large boy.
He really isn't.
Oh.
What if he was 5'4" pure muscle?
He's 5'4" pure muscle. He wants the extra small baby gap so it looks like it accentuates his muscles.
Oh yes, I like that.
Does it stink?
It's like
That's
crayon.
That's quality all the way from China, my friend.
Wait a second, boys. Wait a second.
Yang
Let me
Ping.
struck for you.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
I wish there was, like, the audio listeners could see this, but basically I bought him an Iago t-shirt. Now all you need to do is just go Google Iago t-shirt and you'll know exactly what it is he's wearing and what he's strutting around in. Is the size alright? Because I ordered an extra large.
It looks like it fits, yeah.
That's about like a medium, I'd say, which is what
It's Chinese. Why do you think I ordered an extra large?
The back's just the same again.
It looks like it's symmetrical, like literally. It's
Yeah,
exactly
it is.
the
Same.
front and back.
I think the awkward thing is, I think there's two faces on there I've definitely read that Dojin.
Oh yeah. Bear with. Let me get into something a little bit more Christmassy. I'm gonna have to take this off because it smells like Crayola crayon. It's like Crayola crayon.
Just
man.
make sure when you wash it, it's in the coldest of cold washers, because otherwise it would turn into like fucking t-shirt for kids.
Just like this. You just be able to
And then it will be suitable for 5'4" pure muscle.
What did you fucking say about me? What did you say?
Oh my god, he's massive. Oh wait, he's right in front of the camera.
Who said that? Oh wait. This
man.
this 5'4" of pure muscle joke is kind of an in joke. We're not going to do the full story. It's not the time or the place for the full story because it's personal.
We're having fun with it though. Just know that we're enjoying using it. That's the only thing you need to know.
Yes, it is stupidity at the finest of levels. I'll have you know.
Oh yeah.
It is
and premium pottery.
It is high grade, premium, like wine cellar pottery right there.
Like.
Oh my god, he's got one in colour.
Yeah.
Oh, I've definitely seen at least 2 of those ones.
I bet he's got in colour, then I bet he's got one with like sepia tone, then he's got one in monochrome, then he's got one.
He's got one that's got like vignettes all around them as well.
Yeah, Easter themed, Christmas themed, Halloween themed.
I've got this one, and I've got basically the one that you got in the t-shirt. I've got that as a hoodie. But
so he does have another.
Of course he does. Yeah, I've definitely seen a few of those before. I've definitely seen a few of those images before.
In the hood?
Maximize surface area.
But does that one smell like Crayola? Because I feel like you're missing out if it doesn't.
This one's been washed and it never smelled like Crayola in the first place.
Well, then it's just not good enough, is it?
The thing is, though, they're like, this is the problem. Like, these are such good designs, but they do them all in like the polyester, so it's all just like it's very plasticky.
Yeah,
and you're just staticky all the time. It doesn't keep you warm that well. Ooh.
Brought to you by Crayola.
Oh lordy, that face there. Oh, there's something going on.
Why has she got mayonnaise all over her face, Ryan? Can you explain that to me, please?
She just really likes mayonnaise.
Really likes mayonnaise.
She got a bit excited with the jug.
She's so enthusiastic about the mayonnaise that when she eats the mayonnaise, she gets it on her face a bit. For all the children at home listening.
If you would, it might not look 100% like mayonnaise, but that's because she's such a connoisseur of it. She gets like special made mayonnaise.
It's just the art style. It's just the art style. It's stylized mayonnaise.
Cyberpunk mayonnaise.
It's anime mayonnaise.
Come on then, come on up if you want to get on camera. Come on. Oh, come on,
pup. Come on. I'm willing the pup. Come on, lassie. Come on.
She's not quite. Come on, who's that?
Just see the corner of her. I just saw her face like smush up. Oh man.
Come on then.
One of these days I need to get Pup on podcast.
Come on.
Huh?
Come on up.
Want to try and get her? I don't think she can come off my lap though.
That wasn't meant.
She's not quite.
I suppose I could do.
Quite short in the arms though.
We need more Pup in this podcast.
She's being very, very stubborn about like coming up all the way or like jumping into my lap. So like, I tried.
Oh, it literally is the same print. Oh wow!
Wow!
I thought
this has got in a hood. So if you want to have a fap, I just
put it on backwards,
put the hood up, and I just bust
and you're
it up.
set.
It's like maximising the minimum time you have for fappage.
The sleeves, I don't know if it's because I've washed it a couple of times. The sleeves are...
No, that's just because you've got lanky arms, mate. That's all that is.
I have got very long arms, but... Let's pull them up.
Oh no, there's a flow. I see a flow, a proper flow.
Am I going to
But yeah, look, there's like, it's the same print, but you've got more of them on there.
It does look a bit, it looks like there's a bit more variation in it. I know there's a character in the bottom left called Jinx. You're right.
She's submitted. She has
Down.
submitted.
One across. That's it. That's Jinx, I think. Not that one. The other one. That one. I think that looks like Jinx from League of Legends. And there is a comic of Jinx in that art style, definitely.
I'd have to have a look and check this over.
Just to confirm the findings.
Absolute fucking man of culture over here. I'm kind of disappointed it wasn't this now.
Mate, it's so expensive, that stuff. It's so expensive. I genuinely would have bought it like, fully, but it's just so expensive.
It's coming off. As soon as it gets too, like, fine, the hair's coming off.
Mate,
it's just going to...
I think you should really try out that nioxin stuff for the diameter of your hair. Whatever it said. It's got some absolute bullshit on the box, but it is actually good stuff.
That's what I say to that. Fucking. Oh shit.
Trying.
Come at me.
No, it's just
spark you out, bled.
Anime swordsman be like.
Ammy's first.
Oh my word. Motion Deru.
Well, seeing as we are coming up to Christmas very, very shortly, I actually did have a question I wanted to ask you boys. What is one thing, apart from, like, obviously the presents and eating, like, your Christmas dinner and all that kind of bullshit, what's something that you pretty much always do, like, every Christmas, like, without fail? Because I know for me, I'm probably going to end up watching Tangled at some point throughout this Christmas period, because it's just always fucking on at Christmas. And that's just kind of like a given for me to watch. So I don't know about
Probably
you.
have a wank.
No, that's every day, Ryan. I'm on about just this period.
I actually haven't wanked in a few days. I had an angry, sad cry this morning. That was about it.
Which, I mean, is like a wank for Ryan, but...
Oh, no, this isn't like my usual angry cry. This was just like... Just a proper angry cry, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, I feel sad now.
Nah, yeah. There you go. I'll put a downer on the day for us all.
There we go. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Have a fucking shitty New Year.
Oh, well, I mean, not to sound like a downer. I mean, usually it would be, you know, seeing family and stuff like that. But I guess this year
it's a bit different.
I don't know. I usually it sounds a bit sad. Obviously, like in the morning, we'll all kind of open presents and shit like that in the morning, and then to be honest, in the day before Christmas dinner, I'll usually just like game for a few hours. I usually play. There's a game that we played last Christmas, which is Wylands, that game by Bohemia Interactive, which is almost like cell shaded, non-zombie DayZ is the only way I can describe it. We played that last year, and I
think you told me about that. I've just never actually seen it.
It's a good game, worth getting. They're constantly updating it and adding stuff to it and stuff like that. But so we'll probably end up playing that, maybe a bit of Minecraft. I think that's about it, really. Like, we don't really have any traditions. Like, I know a lot of people love watching Die Hard on Christmas, and that's a common thing.
I'm not the kind of person where, like, I must watch Die Hard at Christmas, but if someone chucks it on, you know damn straight I'm going to sit and watch Die Hard.
It's most likely going to be on like Channel 4 or Film 4 anyway.
Oh, it's always on.
So you just end up watching. It's like all that. It's like we're saying, what did we say, like 2 or 3? It's probably a month or so ago now. We said like about Harry Potter. Harry Potter's always on.
Yeah, they put Harry Potter all the time.
Yeah. And they just put like all these films on that are kind of like always the same. But I mean, Home Alone's usually one I'll always watch, but it's like...
It's not been up... From what I remember, Home Alone hasn't been played on the TVs for a long time now.
We just usually watch it on DVD, to be honest. But we'll usually watch it. That'll be one. I'll try and watch Die Hard like every so often. Like, there's no kind of like you say, Gal, I don't see a point in like making the tradition and wasting your time. I mean, we played like my sister's big. She wants us to play a load of board games this year. But usually, like the main thing I'd do is I'd usually have like a Lego set. Even like last year, I had the.
Oh, didn't you have the Defender last year?
I had the Defender. I had the new Defender, which was really good. But I need to rebuild it because the engine, I fucked up somewhere in the engine, so it doesn't properly work because it's actually like got full gears in like low and high range and shit on it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So I need to kind of fix that, but I've just not got around to doing it. I did want the there's a Lego International Space Station which I've got my eyes set on, but I don't think I'm gonna get it this year.
That does sound awesome.
There's also a lunar lander. They're not that big though. They're like not massive sets, so I'd get them built in like a couple of hours. I mean, the Lego Defender I split up over days because it was so big.
I'd really like to get like the Star Wars like Millennium Falcon Lego set. It's like It's like £150 though. It's like
no, you don't want that one. You want
it's a lot of money for a Lego set in it. It's just like
you want the 500 quid one.
Oh, the massive one.
The massive
That's
one.
got the
that
full
one looks
interior.
So good. I
would love that.
Pay £500 for that.
I would love
If
that.
anyone would like to buy it,
But it's a lot.
Subscribe to my Only Lads.
Only Lads, boys.
Lads.
That is
See,
literally
I've got
they're
a
so
feeling,
expensive.
I've got a feeling my Christmases are probably a bit different to you guys, because from what I know, obviously, Ollie, your parents are together. Ryan, are your parents together as well? 'Cause I've never actually asked you.
Yes, they are. Yeah,
So
my parents are together.
I'm the only one here that has split up families. So it's always awkward for me, because Christmas is 9 times out of 10 go to one house for a bit and then go to another house for a bit. That was usually all the way. Especially growing up, it was like I would either stay around my dad's the night before, I'd be at his in the morning, and then I'd spend the afternoon onwards at my mum's house, or I'd do Christmas Eve at my mum's, spend the morning at my mum's house, and then go to my dad's for the afternoon and evening. But now even that's changed, because I'm now married, so I've now got like 3 or 4 different families that I would normally have to kind of visit and see and check in on. So it used to be, now it would like, well, I don't get to see my dad on Christmas Day anymore. I just don't. He lives way too far away. It's always too difficult to get over to him on Christmas Day. So it would usually be see my mum in the morning, see Becky's family in the afternoon, and then go to see my dad the next day. But obviously, a little bastard called the Rona has put a downer on all that kind of bullshit for me, really.
Yeah.
So,
I guess I usually end up seeing like my grandparents on Christmas. Obviously, that won't be happening this year.
yeah.
I'll be seeing Tom, which I do. Well, I see a lot of Tom anyway. He's always back and forth here anyway.
Oh my god, he's right behind you.
But I guess yeah, it's going to be a weird one this year. Like, it's going to be a lot quieter. Usually we'll like order in a load of food, because it's just like, you know, it'll be snacks for everyone over the holiday, but it's like we haven't done that this year. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh wait,
obviously
with the snacks thing. Sorry to interrupt with the snacks thing. Please tell me your family had the thing where like you'd see snacks in the house on the lead up to Christmas.
And you're not allowed to eat them till Christmas. No, still got it.
They're for Christmas. You can't have them. They're for Christmas.
We've currently got some Christmas J2Os in the pantry. And I was looking at them, I was like, you know what? I'm going to fucking have one today, because there's 16 bottles of apple and raspberry J2O. And I said, even if I have one bottle every day, that will take me up to Christmas and then my birthday. So it's just like, what as well?
No, they're for Christmas.
Yeah,
you have to drink them all on Christmas Day.
There's tubes of Pringles I'm not allowed to eat at the moment. There's the drinks. Yeah.
Oh, it's always Pringles. Everyone always
Everyone
has Pringles.
has Pringles at Christmas.
Did you ever have the chocolate Pringles?
No, I remember them though.
They weren't actual
Cadbury,
like
weren't they?
Pringles.
Oh no,
but they
I
were,
know
like,
what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah, they were
same
snaps or
shape
something
chocolate.
like that, weren't they?
Yeah. We used to have those all the time.
They were cool.
I've not seen them for ages.
It's because they were actually shit chocolate. It was only the other bits inside them that were nice.
Yeah.
See,
Pringles are always a biggie. And
I always have the issue with like peanuts, because I will always like get like, you know, you can get like the tubs of like peanuts and mini cheddars and things like that, and I'll get them, and even though like everyone else will dabble in them, I can literally just sit there and just keep eating them. And it's like, I've just eaten an entire tub of peanuts. The amount of salt in my system right now would make esports gamers cry.
Yeah.
I mean, at the moment, like, we've got a lot of snacks in. We had a bit of a shit day today, because it's been like, we had some French, like, bread, like a baguette kind of thing, like a big one. Cut it up, bits of ham, sausage rolls, cocktail sausage, shit like that. But I'm a bit like, I prefer to just have a proper meal.
Yeah,
it's like all kind of grabby stuff. It's like
you're just having a lot of snacks, aren't you? Really?
Yeah.
You're not having a meal. No, I don't like sometimes if ever I've had like a late or big lunch, I'll do that for dinner. Like when I don't want a meal, but like when it's just like, oh, by the way, for dinner tonight we're just having stuff. It's just like, oh, okay, like
that's what my mum used to do on Christmas Eve. What we wouldn't have like a proper dinner on Christmas Eve. She'd just basically like think like a buffet at like you'd have at like parties at different places. The buffet is now open.
Chicken eggs, cheesecake. vol au vents, chicken legs, cheesecake. It's just the same shit over and over again here.
Yeah, we should basically do something similar to that, because 9 times out of 10, even though we'd never invite family over, she'd say, "Oh, I got some bits on, just pop round if you want." And then like all the brothers and sisters would turn up, and everyone, family friends would turn up, and it ended up be like a little like Christmas Eve party. And I remember when I was a kid, I used to actually kind of like get involved, and then started to get into like the teenager ages and started like, no, I'm just going to stay upstairs. No, I'm going to stay upstairs. And then as I got towards more like end of school, college, and then like just before going to university days, it was like, no, I'll actually go downstairs and like interact with my family now. But I think it was always the case where, because I remember I told you guys I used to basically around this time of year replay Metal Gear Solid 3, and it was always Christmas Eve when I'd finish, and it was always like, oh, everyone's coming round. Yeah, but I need to beat boss, so they can wait. It's just like, I need to have that moment where I'm standing over her with the Patriot, and it's like, I don't want to pull the trigger, man. I don't want to pull the trigger.
Oh man.
So literally finish that and then go downstairs and like, oh, now you decide to show up, and then all the shit would happen. So
I've got my shit to do, guys. Come on.
I had to kill boss.
I had to beat the game, guys. Okay.
No, it's the old look who's come out of their cave.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Well, I guess I'm guessing you'd have it bad, right? Because isn't it a lot of the time at Christmas where like the grandparents just come out of nowhere? So when are you getting a girlfriend then, or some bullshit like that?
My nan didn't do that at Christmas.
She did it every day.
No, I try not to have anything to do with my nan, because the specific reason was.
Oh yeah, I remember.
She was like
saying.
16, and she was like, her and a mate were fucking plastered at like Easter or something at my auntie's house, because we used to go to my auntie's, and we'd have like my uncle, my auntie, her daughters, like my cousins, me, the cousins, like boyfriends, girlfriends, my mum, my dad, my sister, and then like I think like my uncle's sister, and then like my uncle's mum. But yeah, like that's not happening this year, because obviously everything's fucked. Well,
it's the
past couple of years we've actually not done that, because one of my cousins lives in Australia. My step cousin, she lives in Australia, who is my uncle's daughter. The other one is a nurse, so working most of the time anyway. My other cousin, who is my like biological cousin, she's having my auntie this year, because my uncle, he passed away earlier this year because of COVID and cancer, which didn't help. Then we've all got fucked over with Christmas and shit, so my auntie's obviously staying with my my cousin. She's going over there. We've got my nan, which I'm not best pleased about, because I'm going to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan. Like she's my nan, but
she's family, but that don't mean you have to like them.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know that so well. Just because you're my family doesn't mean I have to like you. I will tolerate you at best.
We make a joke like about the family and how they're all like, there's her who's Joyce, and it's always got to be about Joyce. If Joyce is there, it's about Joyce. But then there's my sister, who we call Joyce Junior. There's my cousin's daughter, who we
Ryan,
call Joyce
with
Junior
your sister,
as well.
Isn't it with your sister? You just have to satiate her with angel cakes.
Don't even fucking go there. We haven't got it. I'm gonna have to buy some angel cakes for the house, even though I'm not gonna eat them.
Sorry to derail this, but I loved when we was at work and you walked into work after a lunch break, slammed some angel slices on my desk. Where the fuck are the angel slices?
Yeah, so like, I mean, it'll be all right. My nan will probably come down. I don't know when we're bringing my nan over this year. Who knows? I mean, because usually what we'd do is we'd open our presents like as kids. Then my aunties would either come over or we'd go to theirs. Now it's usually go over to theirs. My auntie, who would usually go to her house, she'd come over. Her and my uncle would come over to ours like the past couple of years, and we'd just have a small kind of Christmas, because my nan would usually be on holiday. She goes on like, you know, on those
Christmas
They've got
cruises.
a hotel, and it's not a cruise, but like they go to a hotel in like Blackpool or wherever in the UK, and it's like all old people there. Should usually do that, but obviously this year that's out of question.
Yeah,
So
I think
that's the reason we've got her.
That's one benefit. Actually, thinking of it now, I'm not working at Butlins, and well, obviously, even if I was, I wouldn't be working the Christmas anyway. But if I was working at Butlins, I would be working Christmas Day.
That'd be
because
awful.
They have entertainment and stuff on Christmas Day, which would need to be provided by the entertainment team. It's just like, that would fucking suck.
Unless you're really old, I don't know why I'd want to go to Butlins on Christmas. I don't know. Maybe I'm just different. I'm just like, don't really care. Don't want to go. I don't want to get like Christmas is always that time where you like stay at home and relax with the family.
Yeah,
or at least the close family.
I don't like going out and fucking around on Christmas Day. It's like I literally want to do the traveling I need to see the family, get to the final place where I'm going to be so that I can straight away drink and make dealing with the rest of my family being drunk tolerable.
I think the thing is there's all those people, like the fucking people who go out to the pub and they book at the pub to have a meal. The fuck kind of stress is that? You gotta get the family all to the pub on time. You're all gonna have your meals and your orders and stuff. Might just make dinner at home. Just chill out. And there's all these people
I'm a bit on the opposite with you because I've always been stay at home and I will always be that way. But I've never cared for people I've never cared if people want to go to the pub because a lot of the time, from what I've seen, the people that are doing that booking and going to the pub are the people that are like regulars at that pub, and the people at the pub are like family friends kind of thing. It's like the pub I used to work at. I knew like a good maybe 20 people on first name terms. And they knew me on first name terms. You didn't even ask what drink they wanted. They'd literally just go, I'm ready for another one. And you'd just go and make their drink because you just knew what they were having because that was their like social time after work and shit like that. So like people like that, I completely understand going and having like Christmas at the pub because not only are you seeing the family, but you're also seeing all your family friends in an easier environment. You don't have to cook. And let's face it, Christmas dinner is probably not the easiest thing to cook. I've never done it myself, but
no. I think that's the thing though. It's like this year's gonna be thing. I think there's also a lot of people now like, oh, but what about seeing the family? Whoa. Everyone whinges about having to go and see the family and having to do like that rigmarole in the travel, and then suddenly this year everyone's like, oh, it's the end of the fucking world. I can't travel and see my family. Usually you'd be cursing going to see Auntie Donna or whoever. You'd be like, oh, fucking Donna again. I don't have to deal with Donna. She's an arse.
You pulled that name out of a hat, didn't you? Completely out of random.
Yeah.
My mum's name's Donna.
Your mum's name's Donna.
And
everyone's thinking. When they go over at New Year's on the Christmas Eve, they're all like,
I want to see Auntie Donna.
Donna's ass again. Fucking sick of it. I want to play my Xbox, Mum.
I think one of the funniest things I remember back when I worked at McDonald's, every year, coming up to Christmas, they would literally ask, does anyone want to work Christmas Day? Because every store pretty much is closed, apart from like
petrol stations,
service station ones on M1 and places like that. They're open because they're always open. They never shut. They can't. But where I was working, they would ask everyone because there was the one at Markeaton, which I used to work at, which was one of the busiest ones in the country, and they would try and have that open on Christmas Day.
Who's going to fucking Markeaton McDonald's?
This is the funniest bit. It was actually usually quite a busy day because all the people travelling to visit family usually would skip breakfast because they're rushing around. So they fuck it, we'll just nip and get some like hash browns and a coffee and all that kind of stuff. And because I was talking to a guy who he used to do them because he was I think he was Muslim, I think it was, and they don't celebrate Christmas from what I remember.
Celebrating it.
So he used to say yes to working it anyway because it was just another day for him and he'd get like triple pay. So, and he was saying, yeah, people would just basically go where they're traveling, or if they're a lot of the time as well, they've burnt the Christmas dinner. So they've ruined the Christmas dinner, so they'll go to McDonald's and have McDonald's for Christmas dinner.
Yeah, I suppose I didn't think about like when we're talking about traveling. For me, traveling's not been like traveling far because like where I am, my aunties are only in like a couple of. They're all in the local area, so it's like 10 minutes drive. You know, it's not like the end of the world.
Imagine
so
it like Ollie.
I never thought about if you're traveling like up and down for like a couple of hour drive.
This is the thing, you got to worry about Ollie. He lives about 25 days away from nearest civilization, so
he can't even get that McDonald's if they burn the Christmas dinner.
He's got to do the survival
an hour
tracking.
drive to go get some internet and go get another jug of internet.
He gets you know those Castrol gas canisters.
Of internet.
He gets some of those Castrol gas canisters and just hooks it in. You know that old dial-up sound.
I'm not rich enough for one of them. All I've got is just a wooden bucket, mate.
When you turn it around, does it sound like old dial-up?
Yeah. I have to trade one of my chickens for it.
Do you not have some pigeons that you can send off to like bring little packets back of internet?
Yeah, just stick a little memory stick on it.
It just comes in like raw data format, so he has to put it through a device to like decrypt it.
If you're really lucky, you've got an owl, so they can carry more.
SSDs.
What was that, Ollie?
I've been breeding especially large pigeons to carry SSDs.
Oh, my terabyte SSD of internet is back. I wonder what they gave me today.
I'm getting it. I'm getting a terabyte SSD for Christmas. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, I do. I need more storage, and you guys know how much storage I've got, and I'm like, I could probably do with more storage.
Well, it's not that I need the space. I just need better quality storage, basically.
Because you're still on old spinny drives, aren't you?
I'm on like 8-year-old spinny drives. I'm amazed it's still alive.
Peasant drives.
So they're probably not even 7,200 RPM, so that's even slower.
They were when they were new.
So they're probably about 52 now.
Yeah, basically. They're slow as shit.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, one of them died. That was my main C drive. So
that'll be why it died.
I salvaged an old laptop hard drive to put it on just to get the computer running, and it's been in there for like 4 years now. And then the old drive, because it didn't have like the load of being the main boot drive anymore, still works, and I still use it for storage. But it's like it's got to be hanging on by a thread at this point.
I've got a feeling both of them are.
I really need to get sorted.
Yeah, spinny discs are only rated for a certain like life cycle. That's why like Enterprise.
They have so many read writes.
Yeah, it's IOPS, isn't it? Interactions, operations per minute or some. I can't remember what it is.
Per second.
But it's that's why the Enterprise ones are rated for like. I think they're rated for like 8 to 10 years. But that's like 8 to 10 years of consistent non-stop spin.
It's been pretty heavy use, to be fair. They've probably got a few more years in them, but I definitely need to get a couple SSDs.
It's why the Enterprise ones, from what I remember, Enterprise ones and normal spinny ones run under the same kind of thing where turning them off and on is worse than just having them on. Because it's the inertia of the stopping
spinning
and the starting.
Yeah.
That can ruin the bearings and things like that. Have you guys ever actually opened up and looked inside old school spinny discs?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that was all in my training at A+.
Oh, I never had any of that training. I think it was when I was at.
Oh no, it's literally what it reads off. So I just ended up googling it all, and like I then did it because I had like there was always somebody who'd got a computer where they're like, oh, well, I'm getting rid of this computer, Ryan. Do you want to have a look at it? And I'm like, all right, sure, I'll have a look.
So we use them as coasters in my old workplace. There was always hard drives just dead lying around. So like I used to open them up every now and then just to have a look at the differences because we had it was a Seagate Barracuda, just a standard one. Opened one of those up, looked at it, saw how many platters it had, and then one of the really fucking expensive Enterprise drives died. Like I think this disc must have been fucking hundreds of pounds because it was large storage, large lasting like enterprise, and it was one of the faster ones as well. It wasn't the slower like level 3 storage. It was like a level 2 storage one. For anyone who doesn't know, you've got from what I remember, we have level 1, level 2, level 3. Level 1 would usually be like SSD style access, so it's the stuff that would be used a lot, so it would be faster access. Level 2 would be usually spinny disks, but a higher spin rate, so it was stuff that was used, but not as much, but it was still quick to grab. And then level 3 was like deep level storage of just like, we're just archiving it, and we probably won't touch it for ages. But it was like a level 2 one. It had something like 10 platters in it, like really fucking hefty platters. The thing weighed a ton, but it took the piss to open up because there was just so many small tech screws. You know, they're like the torque bits or whatever they're called, the like star bits.
Yeah, like the try is the Y. I think it's either Y or try or something like it's called.
It's like
the ones you get in
security,
the
iFixit kits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took the piss to get into that, but it was like as soon as I opened it, it was like, oh wow, there's loads of platters in it. I was trying to figure out how to open it, and I couldn't. I thought
Look at all these coasters.
But I took off all the bits that I could see that would actually hold the platters in place. I was like, I can't get them out. I fucking tipped it up just to see if I could hear any movement, and all of them just fell out.
Yes.
This is perfect. Made coasters for everyone that day.
The computer has fallen out.
Just back to like Christmas traditions. One thing we did also used to do is on the Christmas Eve, we'd go to my auntie's and she'd do pulled pork sandwiches.
Pulled pork sandwiches.
Like we'd do it like they have a little shed at the end of the garden, which is like they've decked it out like a pub. Well, they have.
Well, here comes the middle class, boys.
I have you find having a pub in your garden is a very working class thing to do nowadays.
I'll have you find it fucking isn't.
Just because your garden's like 2 feet square.
Exactly. That's fucking working class, mate.
This isn't my garden. This is my auntie's garden as well. Don't be calling it.
You're just planning it. You don't need one in the garden. You've got it in the annex.
Mate, I'd have a pub in my garden if I could afford one, and I had a garden of my own.
It's funny because I always take the piss out of you for being like middle class, and then you've got Ollie who's got like Shetland ponies in his garden and stuff like that.
Don't you talk shit about Jake and Spot, all right? They're fucking legends.
Yeah, Jake and Spot work just as hard as Ollie does. They're all working class. They're a whole family, all right?
No,
Christmas Day comes along, those fuckers are in the kitchen with them eating.
Yeah.
I do love the Shetland ponies though, because I remember when
they're very strange.
One of them bumped Tom when he was about to take a shot on a rabbit or something. And just as he was about to shoot, it bumped him, made him miss his shot, and I just remember Tom turning around like... But he realised it's a pony. He can't really punch the pony in the face. And he just went... just gave it a fuss.
My friend's dad's punched a horse in the face.
What?
They do reenactment. This is the best story I've ever heard. And this guy was being an arsehole on his horse. And obviously... he couldn't hit the guy because the guy's up on a horse, so he just fucking punches this horse.
What, just to make it flip out or something?
Yeah, to fucking get the guy off. He was pissed off at the guy, but he just fucking goes in and punches this horse. I'm like, that's ballsy, because fucking horses get up close to you, and you're like,
horses are
big fucking animal.
Yeah, their hooves, as soon as they hit you in the face.
It's like, what was it? Horses and cows are too big to be that dumb.
Yeah. Absolutely.
There's more
always been my outlook on it.
Than sharks, though, isn't there?
Yeah, cows kill more people than sharks, which I can believe.
I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me.
Fucking cow just turns up.
What did you say, bitch? I'll move you out of the way.
I remember, speaking of cows, I remember once I was walking through a field with my exes once, and there were a load of cows in it, and I just remember...
Did you see your exes? Like, you with multiple of them?
Oh, but yeah, the cows, they were my exes. Farm life, you know?
It did sound like he had, like, one on each arm. Cows, I mean.
Yeah, my cows.
This is Moogret, and this is Mooble.
But I remember we were walking through this, like, I think it was just like there was a footpath through the field or something like that. imagine there was like a shitload of cows, and like usually they just like you'd walk through the fields and they wouldn't really pay you much attention, or maybe like one will just kind of look at you or something, and that was it. But obviously, it must have been maybe it was near the time the farmer maybe would come in and give them feed or something, and they all just like flocked towards us. Which initially that was a bit like, oh fuck, but then they started like, it sounds like the wrong word to use, but I can't think of like bucking around, and like they were getting like angry. It's like, oh fuck, just like I'm getting out
kind of getting a bit
now.
excited, kind of thing.
Oh man, that was kind of scary. Like when there was a shitload of them all doing it, like right next to me, just fucking legged it out the field. That was
that is literally the I'm in danger.
It really was. I was like, I'm getting out of this field now. I'm just gonna run as hard as I can towards the fence and get the fuck out.
Yeah,
Oh, man,
cows are
good.
worrying. I mean, the worst thing you got to worry about is when there's a bull in the field as well. You're just like, oh shit,
So,
will it spot
Not
me?
look around.
I've always found it funny with like the bulls though, because literally the field next door to my dad's has bulls. There's like
It's always got one by me as well.
There's like 3 or 4 bulls, but like it's not even like there's a road between them. It's just literally a simple fence with basic bitch barbed wire between my dad's land and this field, and the bulls will just always you'll pull up, they'll always just come over to the barbed wire, and they'll stand leaning on the barbed wire and just like move back and forth like they're using the barbed wire to itch. And you walk past them, it's like they're looking at you like, all right, as they're scratching themselves on the barbed wire.
Well, our Shetlands do that on the fences. Like they literally just like turn. It's funny because you look out the kitchen window and you'll just see them ass first towards the house is going.
It's like they're fucking twerking.
Like it's so
Jesus
funny,
Christ, is that Mickey Minaj out there? Oh no,
Nicki Minaj?
Mickey Minaj. Budget Aldi version of her.
Yeah.
So looks exactly the same.
Yeah, so about as attractive, to be honest. I don't see the appeal personally.
I mean, it's
you ever wanted to fuck that Pokemon Jinx?
Jesus Christ!
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not. You're really not.
It's shockingly accurate.
I'm not gonna lie. It's always been one of those things where, if I had the chance to say yes to a woman of that style with like fake boobs, fake breasts, fake bum, and all that kind of stuff, I'd probably say yes. Mainly because it's the curiosity of, does this feel like human flesh when I'm fucking it, or does it feel like an honor hole?
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
That's exactly what I'd be interested in. Would this feel like those Japanese sex toys I'm so used to hearing about?
Yeah.
Whoa. We've already had a podcast. You've not just heard about them. Everyone knows.
Yeah.
I'm calling you out here.
Shut up, man. What if we've got new listeners? We need to let them in easy.
Merry Christmas, everyone!
Welcome to the cum zone.
Oh god, that fucking video.
Only cum on anime girls.
There's that his name's Ricardo, isn't he? There's that guy who's like tan and oiled up and dancing.
Yes,
it's so. I fucking love that meme. Used
that
so
meme
much.
is quality.
One of the, there's so many good ones of it as well.
I was watching Brown Man. You remember Brown Man from Rooster Teeth? Reign of Heirs Jr.
Yeah, not a fan of him, bit of a dickhead, but go on.
See, I actually quite enjoy him, and I quite like watching his like playthroughs of games on YouTube. But every now and then he does chat jukebox where they'll like donate for videos, and every now and then one video with like it'll be a meme where Ricardo all of a sudden starts dancing. And I think the one that maybe pissed myself the most was it was the Banjo-Kazooie reveal for Smash Bros. Ultimate. You know, where they're all at the like window and they smash through the wall, look up, and then it would like has a silhouette of Banjo. It does that, but rather than being Banjo, it just cuts to fucking Ricardo dancing.
Oh man!
Well, the thing is, like, the people who were donating it weren't donating enough money for it to play the full dance, so it would just cut to Ricardo going. and then the video would stop.
Oh man, perfect. Yeah, I love that. I've got so many good ones. I'll have to dig them up. It's the
turn. A proper dramatic turn to the camera, and it's like, oh Lord, he coming.
Come in.
It begins. Yeah.
Boy, he thick, boy.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's a.
I always try to think like where did that originally come from? Because I always thought it was. Is it
probably porn?
Well, no, because the thing is, there was a song that I remember way back from like Machinima days, back when it was like Hutch, Scene Annas, and Mr. Sark doing Machinima, and it was called Ice Cream Truck. And right. it was this like a rapper. It was a very flamboyant gay rapper, and it was just like, meet me at the ice cream truck. I'll buy you some ice cream, and it's like really innuendo laced. And all of that music video, from what I remember, is just like ridiculously like cut, lean, oiled up, tanned gay men dancing, and I was like,
maybe it's from that then.
But I remember seeing that and then going, is that from this music video? And I just went, fuck it, I'll just watch the music video, and it's not. Even though it looks exactly like it would be from that, but it's not.
It might just be like a YouTube video. It might just be that like it's a video of just him doing that dance to music or something. I don't know.
It's like the.
I'm sure it'd be pretty easy to find the origin.
I do love those like weird like one-shot YouTube videos where it's like, how did this get uploaded? Because surely the person who's in this wouldn't want this uploaded. Like the one that I posted in the general previously today, where it's just did you fuck your teacher, Mr. Wilson? Yes. No, you're out of this house.
Hello, sirs. Just before we finish this wonderful Christmassy podcast we've had, I would like to read you a scripture on the origin of the Ricardo Milos meme.
Oh God, here we go.
Ricardo Milos' dance video was originally published on a gay porn site called Jockbutt. In the video, Milos dances erotically while wearing a red bandana on his head and an American flag thong. On October 15th, 2010, the video was uploaded to NND as part of the Gamimuchi series and has since received over 500,000 views.
It's definitely had more than that.
Charismatic and alluring dance caught the attention of Gachimuchi fans, and he soon became a reoccurring Gachimuchi character.
Oh yeah, because did he become like a big thing in Japan?
Yeah, I think that's what Gachimuchi is.
Yeah, he became like an icon in Japan. I remember hearing about this, and I was like, wait, what?
Due to his similarities to the Brazilian football player Ronaldinho, NND users gave him the nickname Ronaldinho. I can't pronounce it, sorry. Or G, meaning masturbation. The G pun in Milos' nickname came before Ronaldinho's nude videos was leaked online. Milo's dancing was uploaded by YouTuber Gachimuchi Gay to YouTube on August 31st, 2016, and has received over 100,000 views.
It's definitely more than 100,000 views.
Yeah, I think it's then been clipped and turned to memes. So a lot of these videos are like age restricted, so I can't like click on them on the link, or I have to go to the YouTube thing. It was then TikTok. TikTok got hold of it, and I
remember it was in loads of Vines as well at one point. But I know there's an. I'm sure it's in there's that YouTube playlist called Important Videos, and I'm sure he's in a few of those.
I think it is, yeah, in some variation. I can't remember.
I need to find out where that playlist came from, because that Important Videos playlist is so fucking surreal, but absolutely downright hilarious.
It's the yee, and then the one just. It's like the kind of disappointed face afterwards that makes it.
Have you seen there's that game for PlayStation, Dreams, where you can like it's basically like basically a video game creator, and there's literally a tag you can put in the search engine for the games just typed meme. And again, I was watching Ray Nevaeh's play it, and that video has been made in that game in 3D, and it's literally just the video, and he's just watching it, and it just goes, yeah, and that's it. It just breaks him, and he's just so fucking funny.
Nice.
It is like you said. It is the face afterwards of just absolute disappointment, of just
pure disdain.
It's like, I can't believe you've done this.
Yeah. Oh man, I love that video. I'm gonna have to binge memes tonight now, I think.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm watching Mulan after this, so I'm gonna be there at the Let's Get Down to Business, and it's like, I'm not gonna fucking sing. I'm not gonna fucking sing. To defeat the Huns.
Hello there, potion seller. I tell you, I'm going into battle, and I need your strongest potions.
This is all I've heard for like the past 2 weeks is these guys riffing on the potion seller.
And I need your strongest potion.
You've had your say, now I will have mine, potion seller. You're a rascal. A rascal who has no respect for knights. No respect for anything but your potions. Why respect anything but my potions?
And on that note,
yes, me too.
Or he's another classic by the Oscar award-winning actor that was the creator of that is the "Can I offer you a nice aromatic ice cream to cool you down on
this?" Right, well, this has been the Context Needed podcast.
Thank you for watching the podcast. I hope you found it nice and aromatic. And you enjoyed your time with us. We kind of got a bit over the place with it being Christmassy and whatnot, but don't you worry. Next time we're back will be in a couple of weeks after New Year. It'll be all good, won't it? It'll be all good. You nice little aromatic podcast.
Fuck's sake. So yeah, like he's just
my podcast is too powerful for you, traveler.
We're not going to have any podcast next week because next week I think it's Boxing Day, or is it actually Christmas?
I've got
Day?
I booked into a Boxing Day fight with somebody who's 5'4" and pure muscle.
And he won't sell him any potions, and he's got no respect.
He's got to work on those squats so that way then he can like go into a deep squat just to get a head punch.
That's it. God, look at this.
No podcast next week, but from me, Kyle, we got Ryan and Ollie as usual. We'd like to thank everyone for listening. Thank everyone for watching. It's been a fucked up year, but we've pretty much nearly been doing this for, well, I'd say about 3/4 of a year now. So, as shitty as this year's been, we've actually started doing something interesting and fun. So we want to thank all the people that have been listening and everyone that's continued to listen with us. It's been great. If you need to drop us a message or a meme or a shitpost, you do that on Twitter, which will be at ContextNeeded1. For sending us much more official correspondence, you'll need to drop us an email at contextneededuk@gmail.com. From there, we'll give you an address, and what you need to do is you need to quill write. I fucking see him at the distance. You need to quill write a 4,000-word essay with a 1-page abstract that has to be wax sealed and then delivered to the address that we send you via OWL. On that note, thank you very much again for watching and listening, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Hit it, Ryan. Look at it go.